I'm a professor and I've sat on multiple faculty hiring committees. Most PhD students don't fail because they're not smart. They fail because they optimize the wrong thing. Let me explain what that means. Many PhD students believe that if you are smart, hardworking, and productive, a faculty job will eventually work out. But that's not how the academic hiring system actually works. Getting a faculty job is less about raw intelligence and more about how clearly you signal long-term value to a department. So here's the uncomfortable truth. By the time you apply for faculty jobs, almost everyone in the pool is smart. Everyone has passed qualifiers, written papers, and survived an entire PhD program. So intelligence stops being a differentiator. Committees assume you are capable. What they're trying to figure out is something else entirely, and that is, what kind of an academic will you be over the next 5 to 10 years? Most PhD students assume that faculty hiring works like a leaderboard. More papers, more venues, more activity should push you to the top. So students optimize for output. They split their attention across many projects, chase incremental publications, and stay constantly busy. This feels logical, but it leads many strong candidates in the wrong direction. Hiring committees do not sit in a room ranking CVs by paper count. Instead, they ask questions like, who will define a research direction? Who will attract funding? Who will still be publishing meaningful work in 10 years from now? So let me explain three major mistakes most PhD students make as they prepare for academic careers. The first major mistake is optimizing paper count instead of research identity. For example, someone might have papers in the areas of computer vision, natural language processing, robotics, and theory. Now, individually, each paper might be great, but collectively, it is hard to answer the question, what is this person really about in terms of research? Without a clear identity, committees struggle to imagine where you fit. The second mistake is confusing activity with impact. Being busy is not the same as moving a field forward. Committees look for work that changes how people think, not just work that exists. One strong, defining contribution often outweighs several incremental ones. Impact tells committees that you can lead, not just participate. The third mistake is chasing trends instead of owning a problem. Trendy topics come and go, but if your work only exists because something is popular right now, committees worry about longevity. Owning a problem means you understand it deeply and will pursue it even when the hype fades. That signals independence and maturity. At a deep level, hiring committees ask a very simple question. Can we imagine this person defining a research direction over the next 5 to 10 years? This includes mentoring students, securing funding, and shaping the field altogether. The answer must be obvious from your work, not inferred with effort. What actually matters is clarity. A clear problem, a clear contribution, and a clear trajectory. Volume helps only when it reinforces clarity. Committees want to see where you started, where you are now, and where you are clearly headed next. Strong candidates usually have one recognizable research identity. When people describe them, they use a short phrase. For example, this person works on safety in robotics, or theory, or large language models, and so on and so forth. This does not limit you, it anchors you. A useful mental model is this transition. You start as a student, you apply as a colleague, and you are evaluated as a future leader. Committees are not hiring for who you were during your PhD program. They are hiring for who you will become. For you, this means prioritizing depth over breadth. It means choosing problems you can own for years to come. It means thinking carefully about how each project fits into a larger arc. Your CV should tell a story, not just list a bunch of activities together. So here's my core advice for you. Stop trying to look impressive. Impressive fades quickly. Instead, try to look inevitable. Make it easy for a committee to imagine saying yes to you year after year. If this perspective was helpful, I plan to share more honest advice about academic careers, faculty hiring, and research strategy. If that sounds useful, consider subscribing for future videos. Thank you so much.